yeah? Okay, resume. Here we go. Whoops.
The fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune now. All right, mate, see you later, bye!
You don't want to be left out. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives.
Oh, shit,
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Good time, darling.
It never
This
is.
sucks!
I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on.
Get
The
down!
problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, haven't you mentioned your affairs?
No.
This sucks!
Well,
I can't do both these things at the same time. Yep, I'm supposed to do 1 and 2.
About.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
That's,
Hello,
okay,
Mrs. Judge.
We need.
that's, okay, now I'm supposed to use,
We need
alright,
legislation
alright.
to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I am sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being mugged with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's
This is
sermon,
fucking ridiculous!
The band hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible.
Hey,
Leviticus
would you like to
clearly
felch?
states that...
Come here and felch me.
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, you bloody... Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think
What
it's
if-
the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
I'm sorry, darling.
God damn it, no!
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose
Back
responsibility
in-
is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this is...
Yes!
Not
This is TV! Now this is television!
I am not having this again.
Mummy said get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal.
Yeah,
no
dude.
one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob.
Dude,
Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault,
Said his name!
burglary, and menacing a swan.
Right?
He's agreed to talk to us today.
Menacing
because
a what?
I believe His
A
birthday.
swan!
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Tit wank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, tit wanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Tit wank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
See, I don't even need that other one on. I don't need it on.
As soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Oh, space partisans are right.
Tony! I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Fuck!
Sopen!
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there.
Fuck, did I miss? Why did I get a bar for that?
Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Tit wank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
Open!
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this?
Open!
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Did okay, must have done
I
it.
can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony?
We were away for literally 2 seconds.
Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody. That went well.
Piss off.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Looks right, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be? This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody.
Judica
Open on Megan.
because
Camera
we
2.
said so.
Going in 5, 4, 3. Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolfe, and on tonight's Culture Spot,
God damn it, why is it her?
The first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act.
Oh, because
a team
the
of
segment.
inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton.
What?
Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
That thing is like right in the fucking view here. Why?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
Oh my God, okay.
So, Harriet...
So, yeah, I just noticed the colors underneath the monitors. There's like little green, yellow, whatever lights. I had no idea. I just saw those. And I'm guessing that's like, those are the cameras you should be on. One of those or whatever. God damn. Okay.
I was shooting the breeze in the cafeteria and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful
Fuck you, game.
and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name.
It's easier for me to click on the buttons rather than... Because they're not...
She's like, all of us.
It's like...
They're not faced this way.
Maybe she's you at home, or like...
You know what I mean.
She's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance.
That
arrived
colour
at the
coding
school.
is
Now,
really
the
helpful.
headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic.
Maths are important!
But
I
we
caught
did
that
used to
part.
watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father. Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Right, maths is for
Shit!
losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
I might have missed that one.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going!
Who are you to stand
It's hard not to pay attention to what's going on!
Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah. But I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
What?
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you.
I don't remember what it said to do. Fuck! Oh, this is like a multiplier part. Oh, there we go.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up.
Was crap a censored word? Wait. Oh. Fuck you.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
God damn it!
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Fuck this!
Women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
That is barely following any sort of fucking horse shit. God damn it! That is fucking terrible!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch
Okay.
cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh, a segment grade A+, bitch! Nice white guy rhythm. Shut the fuck up, Meat Blah. Did you watch The Summer of Soul? Because I just did. You know the movie by Questlove? I just watched that goddamn movie, and there were at least 2 bands that the drummer was the only white person in the band, so fuck off with that white person rhythm shit. Oh, is my mic on? My mic's on. Can't take it anymore. Get me out of here. Oh God, did Rock shitbox herself? Rock your socks. Goodbye, I guess. Rock had to get out of there. Also, if I may say, it changed rhythms. It went from like, you know, like 4/4 time, keeping the beat, to like, you know, going completely off and going with like the lead rather than the beat. It's dumb. That's dumb. And also, I'm dropping frames and I don't know why. Boone Phoenix, thank you for 77 months. Jankster Squad, thank you for 4. Not a song, I think for more than 300 bits. Maybe more noise helps. It does, yes. No, there's tempo changes in there that fuck you. They do that on purpose, of course. Because it's still like 4/4 time underneath, but then they go like, bup, 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 bup. Because that's what the thing is doing. But underneath it's still boom, 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 bup, bup, ba-dup, bup, 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 ba-dup, ba-dup, bup, ba-da-da-da, ba-dup, bup, 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 bup. See? Anyway. No, I just had a little hiccup there just for a second. So I got a D, D, and then an A+. Brought it back around with that music section. You have received your full wages. Current wealth, still broke ass poor. Okay. Do I know what the Russia section of the game is? I've been there. I skipped it on accident, but yes, I sort of do. Here we go.
No, for my sister's kid, Mr. Fuckletugs or something.
Snuggle hugs?
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those. My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody!
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes.
All right, hold on.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing.
Pustules?
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dalton.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh, no. I think they think you won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. It's not an...
Absolute bogan. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agreed to do one BC interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on thin bloody ice, Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National.
Listen, the director. Do you know him?
Your latest movie, which is called The
Did, yes.
Wow.
And you know what?
No, I want the. I just want the behind the scenes stuff.
Then that drives you.
The stuff they recorded when the cameras weren't on them. Oh, this will show it right there. Yep.
I don't understand.
Let's take a look.
And we're out.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blundercat.
I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blundercatch, I understand you're upset, but we can...
There we go.
You don't know the half of it. Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to. I had to. Oh, go on then. Say it.
What?
I told you so.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Up a bottle of scotch and a...
But we can...
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blundercatch,
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation are you people running?
Mr. Blundercatch, I understand
So-
you're upset, but we can...
What was he upset about?
Rob! I'll be at the Dorset. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract. Dr. Lance Hemlock is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very...
Yeah, well, I figured it was a political question or whatever, but like...
Well, Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip.
Please.
Real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
There it is.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it?
Okay.
Very difficult. But
So he doesn't
I
want to
think
talk about it.
I've always been quite clear that when
Okay.
it comes to politics, one should always strive to not fuck things up.
See?
Yes, well...
I miss all of this shit.
I'm
Well, Lawrence, I believe you brought in a clip from
When
the
I'm trying to do my
medicated
job, I
which
miss
opens
everything
next
they're
week
saying because
around
I
the
can't
country.
focus
Lawrence,
on
do
two
tell us
different
what's going on
things.
here.
I'd be delighted.
Okay.
This is a really pivotal scene where...
So he didn't want to talk about politics. I'm guessing all this like comes together and makes
Apparently he's
sense.
been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to...
10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3...
Thank you all for coming, and, well, where do...
Am I going to hit the source this morning?
Okay.
It's very green.
Man, this is... You know, I know this is an editor's job and this is what they do, but man, you forget, like, this is pretty fucking tedious. You gotta scrub a tape, go through a tape, and, like, find apart anything interesting. Oh, also, why aren't these coming up? There we go. Okay, it has to be 2 times or less for the subtitles to come up, I guess. Because all I was doing was fast forwarding until I saw the subtitles, but it only happens at 2 times speed or less. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care. You know, I don't care. Let's just... What are the adverts? Oh, my God. I gotta see these. These are worth seeing, probably. Damn, I'm good, huh?
Hi, I'm world-class sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves, and I'm not fat, but you are.
Johnny
Don't worry,
Hamsleeves.
ladies. Now you can have me, Johnny Hamsleeve, right there in your lounge.
Johnny!
Match day, happy day. Me and the lads are playing away. I'll take you through a proper match day workout with my 2 cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them.
The effeminate ice skater. The nosy photographer.
Did you know that fat people are less likely to laugh, marry, or live past the age of 26? These potentially true statistics are all terrifying reasons why you need to pop a bit of Johnny in your VHS slot.
The up, down, jumpy, jumpy. The welcome home Johnny.
Every exercise is recommended by sports professionals and is 72% likely to get rid of those tricky tummies and cruel cellulite.
The happy clappy slidey. The groupie's boyfriend.
With Johnny Hamsleeves.
What the fuck? Okay. You can buy this soundtrack on Steam.
Celebrate
oh my
the
Lord.
classic age of salad with this exquisite limited edition collection. My Salad Weekly. Sign up now and every week we'll send you an authentic, ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week and very soon you'll have a salad that really gets the lunchroom talking. From tomatoes and oils to leafy greens and lovely grains, this really is the complete collection. Every issue also comes with a companion magazine that explores the history of the art form, from the Great Balsamic Wars of 48 or Edward the Confessor's discovery of the cucumber to the man that changed the very way we see the humble salad, Julius Caesar himself. Start your personal salad collection now and we'll send you your first 3 issues. Loose leaf, Remain, and Iceberg. Plus this exclusive lettuce fridge magnet, all for just $7.97. With free postage and packing.
Nice.
Order now and you'll receive this crouton display case free.
Crouton.
That's right, absolutely free. With a retail value of $18.99, your crunchy cubes will look their absolute carby best. But don't delay, this exclusive offer is available for a limited time.
That's beautiful, man. These adverts are fucking awesome.
Welcome to Crazy Neil's crazy pre-Christmas sofa and chair deals.
I'd buy that for $1.
We don't care if you've been naughty or nice. We got green sofas, red sofas, brown cushions, pink cushions. You've got a grey sofa. We've got a great sofa. In a grey, a brown, a pink, a yellow, a purple. Neil's deals are unreal. You've got people coming over at Christmas. You've got an aunt. She's going to leave a stain on the sofa. You don't want her sitting on this white sofa. She's going to have to sit on the dark sofa. This is a deal with Neil Appeal. You want to throw your money at us? We'll give you a leather sofa for a price that is just crazy. If you've got lightning striking, then strike whilst the lightning is hot. You've got a disused sofa. We don't care if it's smelly, stuck in front of your telly, full of welly. We'll take that shit away. Don't make a meal out of it, make a deal out of it. We got a big ass deal on a big ass chair. We've got white chairs, blue chairs, stools, inflatable chairs. This is a crazy deal with Neil Appeal. You don't want no lame ass chair, you want a great chair. We had a man come down the other day and he brought in his young daughter and he wanted her to have the best chair. We got those chairs, we got more of those chairs. We got tall chairs, chairs on wheels, wheelchairs. We got chairs for twins, chairs made out of steel, chairs that are a steal and a deal. We got those chairs. You want crazy? We got crazy. Crazy Neil's got crazy deals. You want a toilet? We can do you a toilet. We can do you a toilet next to a chair. We can do you a chair next to a toilet. Hell, we can even do you a toilet chair. So you come on down, you bring your ass, we've got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You pay us. You want it, we've got it, you want it. You want it, we've got it, you pay us.
These are, I mean, these, I don't know about you guys, but these seem definitely worth watching to me.
Where can you get warm, sandy beaches, clear waters, and fine dining? Well, we're not sure, but here in St Bumley on the Taint, we've got a big hill and the bus comes twice daily.
Bumley on the Taint!
Visit picturesque St Bumley this summer and experience a holiday that's simply unlike any other. Come and visit the abandoned Spade Factory. Your kids will love exploring the old production line in relative safety. Grab your tetanus shots and come down today. There's no gift shop, but feel free to grab an old handle from the skip out the back. Or why not indulge your cultured side and visit some of our sites of historic interest, like the parish church, currently the subject of a thrilling police investigation, the old market, home of the fairly big cabbage, or... Hey, that's a nice hole.
Fucking fairly big cabbage.
And after a long day exploring Bumley, you can relax and
Bumley on the
two
Taint.
communal tents. Or you could take advantage of our famous nightlife. There's a radio in the calf, or on Fridays we gather to watch tramps fight. Come on, you scruffy old meth head. Only 85 minutes from the coast, and with more than 2 areas of outstanding natural interest. Isn't it time your family went Bumley way? And hey, if you come in the dry season, we've got a car park. St Bumley, on the Taint. Naturally.
The only post box, same Bumley on the Taint. Oh man, that's good stuff, dude.
I'm Alan James. This is not a movie. This is not some child's tale. This is not a dream. This is reality. This is the story of you and how you're stupid and asleep. It's about how you were promised the Elysian fields, but you ended up filleting Satan for the salty crumbs. It's happening here. It's happening now. And it's all happening right in front of you. I'm Alan James.
Alan James is one of the country's most controversial columnists and speakers.
And
they got an American to do the voiceover.
And you're never gonna see those dribbling dentures again. Oh, Grandma, look at their faces. That's not what cows look like. You call it the stock market. I call it the stuck market because it's just another pole they've stuck up our collective. I don't care if he was once your nephew, Cameron. He's standing in the way of the truth.
Now, Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, is coming to your city.
Is that Jesse Fox from Unmetal? It sounds like him, doesn't it?
I'm Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, the gospel according to Alan James, and the Alan James shall set you free. And now I'm bringing my message directly to you with my new nationwide tour, Alan James is Right, in front of you.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is Right.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
Damn, all right. It won't be big chunks like this, or it won't be like all of these. After each broadcast day, we'll look at the adverts for the day. Smells like love?
You love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snugglehugs! Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe. And his incredible real-action eyes. I hope your mommy and daddy don't die in a fire. That would be bad. It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas. All the other kids have got one. That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. I only like people who have me as their friend. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so...
So wait a minute. It's the K9 thing from Doctor Who? Is that the voice?
Silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
Wow. Oh, this Alan James short. We had an Alan James long.
Alan James.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James.
Alan James is right.
Alan James is right.
I'm Alan James.
Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared. There must be something in the food! I don't want to upset you, but you should weep for the world. They're gonna take your poor, sweet grandma. And I don't mean to shock you, but you need to wake up! I'm Alan James, and I'll slap you so hard with the truth, you'll still be picking facts out of your face the following Wednesday.
Alan James, coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
That dude, he gets after it. I gotta say, gets after it. Oh, Crazy Neil Christmas, let's go.
This is Crazy Neil's Festive Yuletide Ornament Spectacular! So you've got the best Christmas tree that your money can buy, and you want to put on it some crazy-ass Christmas ornaments. We want to give you a spectacular Christmas cactus. You know what it's like? You've run out of things to dress up, and you want your house to look like a Christmas bomb has hit it, then we've got the ornaments for you. You want something like vases, or vases, or another cactus to go with your first cactus, or a crazy Christmas frog, or a toad, woodpeckers, a cool pineapple, a duck, Christmas elephant. We've got all the seasonal animals. Crazy Neil's crazy deals. This is a clear out of the storage locker that second Mrs. Neil abandoned, like she abandoned her children. It's a rainbow of crazy fun. Don't be a prick and get yourself quick. Grab yourself a crazy deal with Neil Appeal.
Goddamn, dude. All right, advanced go-getters. Let's go.
Our children are our future. Advance knows this, and we're here to help. The new Advanced Go-Getters initiative will ensure that every young person enjoys the abundance of benefits that only a true community can provide, while keeping us informed of all the ups and downs to help make things even better.
What up, Hoogan?
With a vast range of activities available, building the nation's future has never been so rewarding. With the Go-Getters, you can be sure that your children will be well equipped in the march towards progress. After all, there's nothing better than moving forwards. The Advanced Go-Getters. Forwards together.
I love it. I have no idea what it is. Oh, here's the pig juice. Pig juice short version.
Why bother strengthening your body when you can strengthen your face? We believe your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals from your skin. The high salt content actually pulls the dihydrogen monoxide right from your pores to give you the crisp,
Dihydrogen monoxide. Water.
brittle skin you've come to expect. New Jus de Cochon will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin. 41% of women we surveyed said they loved their visible flakes, and 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it. Jus de Cochon, because we said so.
Put fucking pig juice on your face. It's so good. Okay. So that's okay. There we go. Okay, we'll continue. So when the commercials run during the broadcast, we won't watch them or listen to them. We'll just save them for after. What up, Zappercell? How you doing? Jus de Cochon is pig juice. Yeah, we said that. I said that already, Arcade Trinity. Jesus, come on now. Oh, day 15. A late night. Oh, okay. So they break up the broadcast with this shit. Okay. You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick Chris's stuff up from the street. Don't wait up, underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily pressed play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. I'm focused on my food, my bad. Yeah, it's your bad, Arcade Trinity! Now go in the corner and spank yourself 5 times with your open palm and tell me how it feels. Sorry. Just as you get to the good bit, yes, Daddy. The part where Candy decides to investigate alone, the 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. You let him go as long as he promises to be home by 11. Tara Charlie no, he's not allowed out this late on a school night. Wait a minute. He's 14, wants to go to a friend's house. They don't give you much to go on. Is he at a weekend or what? I don't know. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead. Be home by 11, which is pretty late, but whatever. Zeke sounds like a priest after confession. I think that's during confession. Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. Oh, am I a strict dad? Okay. Or dad or mom? Clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start awake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised. You go over there and march him home. Tired and in bad mood, you trust Charlie, he'll be home soon. Yeah. No cell phones. This is the 90s, so no cell phones. So I'm going over there. Arriving at the friend's house, you find your son, who miraculously notices the time when he sees you. He may think you were born yesterday, but at least he apologizes. That's something. You recognize that cheeky, mischievous look. You can't help but let him off this time. Wow, that sounds like the opening of American Horror Story. A tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker. That's a slang I don't know. Kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. What's a cracker, my Brits? Oh, like a noisemaker? Like a party popper. Okay. Yeah, you say Christmas cracker. I don't know what that is either. A Christmas cracker to me is like maybe like a saltine with some like a Christmas tree icing on it or something. But yeah, I know what a party popper is. So yeah, Christmas cracker. We don't, in the States, we don't do like Christmas crackers like anywhere I've been, so. Oh, they have toys in them. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. They have stuff inside it. All right, cool. All right, you're sitting at the head of the table now. Your dad's place. Oh, your dad's place. Okay. It's been a tense afternoon, so your dad must be dead, I guess. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast? You stay silent. Oh, talk to Grandma. Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Yes? Hi. Would you like to felch? Come here and felch me. Let's do that again. Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Hi, would you like to felch? Come here and felch me. She murmurs. Oh my God. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You know what? I'm gonna be married this Christmas. Fuck you. I'm gonna make a toast. It's gonna be a great one. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here, no thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. We can't put that behind us? Sam's right. Let's try. Agree with your wife or husband. Yes. Sam's right. Let's try to have a nice day. Nice Christmas. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Chris, do us all a favor and shut your mouth. Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about our other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money's really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harry's parents are helping her. All right, fine. We'll find a way to make it work. We'll do it. Happy Holidays achievement. Sam interrupts. Sorry, were you going to consult me on this, or were you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity. I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. No one is named Pat. There's Alex, Sam, Chris, and then the two children. No one at the table is Pat. Oh, also not anyone's birthday. Yeah, glossing over that. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Assets and Wealth redemption scheme. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, my pleasure to enclose a check which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your flesh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one at that. Current wealth, what is money? Chris was right. Advance really are just redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards, together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burden lessens slightly. It's bliss. Hey Zeke, long-time lurker here, just popping in to say you're one of the most entertaining streamers on Twitch. Thank you for all the hours of rage, bad jokes, and impromptu philosophical discussions about minor game mechanics. Greetings from Europe. Well, thank you, Eli Lumani. It was very kind of you to say. I'm glad I could provide some entertainment for you. I love it. I love my job, and I like that you're here. All right, so what does that mean? What is my new money category? Current wealth, comfortable. Fuck yeah. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam, goodbye. Bye, Lil. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages, finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answer machine is blinking on the hall table.
Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. Chadwick Bozeman. Not that one. I know, I get confused with him all the time. I am not him. Anyway, I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend.
Your heart sinks.
Some information has come to light concerning the rising tension between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex.
Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message you need this weekend. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Choice is easy for me, but I'm wondering, like, what would be more interesting for the game? I'm guessing going into work would probably be more interesting for the game, but I would definitely, like, no question choose to go on the weekend that we planned with my wife. You can't just fucking call me in and expect me to drop everything and come into work when I'm not scheduled to be there. My problem is not, or your problem does not become my problem. I'm not a manager, I'm just a worker. And Bozeman does not suck my dick, that is correct. Or eat my pussy, or whatever I am. I'm ignoring it. I need this weekend.
Message deleted.
What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Nothing important, you reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. Might as well enjoy your time off. You're going to pay for it on Monday. An unwelcome return. When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I am very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Oh, I don't, okay. Oh, current wealth. Not worrying every day. So I think comfortable that's a step down from comfortable, I'd imagine. A permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you ever find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the advanced go-getters today. Forwards, together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs a flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after, so you won't have to do anything. You sign the permission slip for your son to join the Adventure Go-Getters. You refuse to sign the form for your son. No, thanks. Sorry, mate, I just don't think it's the right place for you. You hand back the form gently. What? This is so unfair. Why? I know it seems that way, Charlie, but you'll understand soon enough. A profitable partnership. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it's usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo on and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. EOB, Eye of the Beholder, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Pleasure Corp. Our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel or even just some you time, you can't say pleasure without leisure. Pleasure Corp. Sounds good. Oh, current wealth. Things are looking up. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnership in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. How much influence could you have? A teenage rebellion. I think I've skipped a lot of like maybe gameplay shit on accident, like not knowing, you know. I know I skipped one for not going into work that day. Probably. Anyway. Day 120 of Teenage Rebellion. You step out of your old car in silence. Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door won't come off its hinges. You don't say anything. Now's not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. The police officer asks you to wait. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out by an officer with a kind face. She's a good kid. I don't know what I'm doing here in England, but, you know, hey, you gotta take a job where it goes, and if it's overseas, it's overseas. She's a good kid. But if we pick her up for graffiti again, we'll have to charge her. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. Wait, graffiti? Come on. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Oh, also, I'm a lady officer. I had a tracheotomy back when I was in my rookie days. Keep her away from that boy, and I think she'll be fine. In the car, you attempt to broach the subject, but Susie refuses to say a word. Okay, so she's running with a bad crowd, and I don't like her boyfriend. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out? Neither of you are going to sleep tonight. Boop. Wait, what was that? Very advanced. Okay. That's the achievement I just got. Your several text-based choices in between actual gameplay. No, I know. I know Pratt Strike. This has just been the longest one. Usually it's a few things. This one was a huge, long section of that.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. Oh my god, that weather looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
I heard him play the advert, the advance at the second break. I heard him say that.
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt or an act of frustration.
What is this shit?
A tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bearing those
Who can?
wings, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Do you hear that? They're talking about you.
Our own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving under advance.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private
Johnny
moment out at lunch
Hamsleeves.
today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
There you go.
Johnny's secretive hospital visits have had the rumour mill churning. I think it's safe to say that they're not looking at his school report.
Is this one so?
I love the fact that the test results are like fucking the Oscar envelope. Oh, that's great.
Celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today. Though its critics
Oh,
are
dude.
skeptical that
Come
the
on,
CEO
first male contraceptive, let's go.
Described as a breakthrough far
Pill.
ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception. But others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
Oh my
With that
God, yep.
exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
So, I forgot to change like the cameras when she was talking. So every time she was on the end, it looked really sexist on my part because I never changed the camera, so I wasn't even thinking about it.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy...
Oh, that was me!
Upwards of 8,000 casualties might
Whoa!
have been averted.
I killed 8,000 fucking people!
News team, we're sorry.
Oh, shit!
We will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all, after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. Wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes.
Okay.
I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Oh, yes. That'll be the fur.
Oh no, I did this! I did this!
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Jolly cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend. But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be, for just $89.99. And then it's the general...
That is not a good noise. It makes me feel like I fucked up that bang.
Careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's
They're gonna swear. I know they are.
Staring at me.
I'm ready for them to swear.
Children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all three of his eyes.
Calm down, you're scared. Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
All right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
I'm
Come
happy,
on.
Mr. Tadlock.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I fucked, dude. I don't know why that one fucked me up. I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to. I think I might have dragged it off of the screen and it wasn't like going any further or whatever, but all right. We'll retry from checkpoint. No big deal. I know, hold middle mouse, bros. Jesus Christ, shut up. As a stall, thank you for the 11 months. Oh man, Zeke, 11 months? What's a kidnapper's favorite shoes? White Vans. Thanks for giving us all the great entertainment, you bet. And Foobar Ball, thank you for the 34 months.
For the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks? That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his friend.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I
Okay.
talked to you.
Sorry about that. Sorry about yelling.
Everybody, like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome.
Also,
Trapped in Dante's taint
that's-
for more than a
that's
month,
the Black Flag
Drs.
logo.
Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Risotto.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, "They've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too." And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps
God damn it,
we should
that's
all just
why.
be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
Johnny
The
Hams,
popular
I love it.
Have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Damn it.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of
Fucking Grizzlenuts? That's like the best name I've ever heard.
About to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia
Oh,
Remington
right.
today announced a brand new product
When I killed
that
8,000
already
kids,
has
right, I
markets
forgot about that.
buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed.
The
earlier
Flard
today,
Master.
Though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flard Master 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the announcement that has rocked the construction industry this morning. The breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a
I
full
will.
and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
Oopsies! The nightly news team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us.
Shut the fuck up, Breed Out! I'm not gonna focus if you keep talking in caps in my chat!
I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
You're having the opposite effect of what you want!
As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
I hate that noise!
I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes.
He
that'll be
smelled
the
like
fur.
love.
Scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Jolly cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend."
Man, I didn't realize how far back that fail got me. Holy shit.
For just $89.99. And then it's the general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Look, careful.
General
And then
Error
he
41!
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
There's too many eyes, Deborah.
With his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on, Vic. Come on.
Mr.
No. Oh, your poster, your favourite poster. Timmy, are you okay? Oh.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm pleading, am I not?
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Rimington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new Advance mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board finals. Stick around.
Sports Board!
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh! She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
We'll watch this afterwards.
Back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
This way I don't have to like go back and watch this stuff either. Oh, okay.
Alex, Bozeman.
Shit.
Getting reports in that naked protesters might try and
Oh my God.
sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
A+. No fannies on the news. A+. No fannies on the news. So check your prostate. Might have to be out. Oh shit, I already played it. Fuck. Oh god, their penis in the fucking news. This fucking. Oh no, I fucked up.
But I can tell you, as you get older, your body changes. And that's okay. If you're worried about
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
So this is 10 minutes.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship.
Sports Board!
It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie
Fucking
Striker,
kiss
the more
each other.
experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for his signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs.
The lanky hamster.
Pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the fingernail Harris.
Oh, he was just on the prostate thing. Oh, they're slapping.
Striker go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
What is he?
Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Oh, they're throwing a ping pong ball in a garbage can?
For shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad, if you ask me.
Nice. Nice shot.
To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out.
Oh, shit.
Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope the round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends.
Wait a minute, he's supposed to miss?
Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
Oh.
And of course, now they go back to the start.
Nothing was green that time.
Striker giving it large.
Second round, double. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast.
Hey, look at that! No nudity, I missed it!
Across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so this is round 2 now. Determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fitted thumbscrew? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move.
Jesus Christ. This fucking thing is hilarious. I can't watch it.
And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
The fucking ground sound?
They're here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery on display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, the boys said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres.
I love
now,
this.
Of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over!
No, not the bucket!
Standing with the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of...
Oh, am I not staying on a shot long enough? Is that why I'm not getting, like, green stuff? It's probably the reason, right?
Well, that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on.
Or not. I don't know.
Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to Striker.
Like, I'm trying to, like, stay with the green light, but I'm not getting any of the bloops.
And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but, of course, perhaps... And, yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mug. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right.
That's all right.
Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. Nonsense is going on here. Yes,
we want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters, absolute wasters.
Bloody wasters!
Oh, jog on!
Jog off!
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a
Tuesday.
live round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Nice imaginary shot.
Hold. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker.
Illegal spit. Illegal spit.
On it like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump.
What a lump!
Now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Oh my God, this is so fucking British. It's crazy.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
What? Oh. I was staying on the shot too long. It was the only one that was green though, so that's why I was doing it. It's fucking bad. I suck. I fucked it up.
Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. Their 6th and 7th.
Oh shit! Oh God! What?
Thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all is left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there at an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me.
Oh, the microphone. Okay.
Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
So 1 minute left. Possibly. Oh, we did it. Oh, segment grade a fucking C. I'm in the fucking green the whole day and I get a fucking C.
Too many in quick succession can stop the old Tigger. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
So sorry about Women's Buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak.
Fucking game is horse shit.
Actually.
We're going to need a whole new lining up there. Triple C,
We'll look into it, Minister. It's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolfe, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right. Peter Clement.
Megan Wolfe.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Is it because I didn't show nudity? I thought that's what they wanted. Am I getting a C from the fucking company or from the audience?
Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in this. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
So much dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, in fact. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less...
Do you like e-girls or eye-ladies? Eye-ladies, nuts on your chin, we already did that!
Expensive. Look,
we've done that one, Scott! You're repeating your goddamn self.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before.
Okay, real quick. How long did they say was the max to stay on one shot? Was it like, I remember like 3 and 10. Like 3 seconds and 10 seconds. So 10 seconds on one shot. Okay.
And he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half-time.
I couldn't do anything about that. They fucked me up.
It was awful.
They zapped my shit.
It were awful for us. And this
right when I was supposed to
is the
censor.
point.
That's not my fault.
It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, when he slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important.
Yes.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
This microphone pack has just given me an electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it fried my asshole. Yes, sorry. My apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new...
He got fried my asshole!
In what way?
Sorry, I got zapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw shell face, fucker! That one was massive. Right, no.
Shit nuts!
Sorry, the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and...
Dude, they are fucking stingy with the green bars!
Capable of... Oh, grandmother with a rusty twat!
They are stingy with the green bars and really fucking
Go get yourself sorted.
happy with the goddamn demerits. Stupid.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe we'll be able to do enough here.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jane.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. You can have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I just die? I didn't just die, did I?
Anyway, this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so I mean...
Come on now. Dude, that's fucking lame, man. Stroopit, thank you for 21 months. Are you sure you should be broadcasting this, Zeke? Ugh. That fucking broadcast grade better be B for perfect. You did perfect. All right. We're going to take our last break right here. We're going to come back and we're going to play this. We're going to keep playing it. And I'm guessing, I don't know how many hours are in the game, but we'll probably come back and play it tomorrow. It'd be very strange if we finish this today. So we'll come back and play it tomorrow. But we got 2 more hours left today, so don't worry, we're not done yet. So we're not done yet. Here we go. All right, so stick around. Not for Broadcast returns in 3 minutes.